Hello everybody. In this clip I am just going to go through for each play-by-play that I did in this video and sort of talk about approaches. Now, we're facing 3 Void Walkers with the Ram on, so right now we're a little nervous, thinking they're going to push us pretty fast, and I noticed that the one guy is going on the left because I've kept an eye on my radar. Now, my teammates over there are kind of in a fray, so I'm trying my best to get a kill. I get a pick, and I was going to go left, but I see that I was getting shot going that way, so what I decided to do was go right. I ended up getting another pick, getting that guy around the corner. This guy approaches me, but misses, so then I try to get the res, but then I realized that that would pull that guy in, so it pulled him in, and I backed up, and he missed his shot, meleeed me, but I got a shotgun shot off on him and got the kill. And at this point, my team was communicating to me, but it was kind of hard to get a res, so I just tried to do the best I could to get the kills. Now, at this point, the strategy for the other team did not work, so my feeling is that they're a little worried about their approach and aren't going to push as hard. They're staying back a little bit because they know that we'll get them if they decide to push like that again. They try a different approach, but it fails. I get a lucky grenade there. Holy smokes. And then we end up with 2 kills in this round so far. This is making the other guy panic. Now, notice that we're not aggressively trying to push them. We're letting that guy try to push us and get a kill. But since he, I think he's using a last word shotgun loadout, it's kind of hard to get a clutch with that loadout when you're pushing in on 3 people. Now, keep in mind that I'm always going right. I'm looking around up right to make sure, oh, those are 2 nice snipes, to make sure that people are up here. Now, that guy probably would have had me dead to rights had he been really aimed towards the area I was jumping, but notice when I approached, I jumped far in. I didn't just peek around the corner. I jumped far in, so I knew that he would miss me with his shotgun. Now it's heavy round, and as most of you say, heavy round doesn't really matter. In my opinion, it does a little bit because it could be the difference between winning or losing. I have come back from a 4-0 game, and it just, I don't know. But, anyway, so you could see that right here I have an LMG. I like to use LMGs. A majority of the people use truths, so I keep back. I try to let my teammates get a kill first because they have rockets. It's not very smart for me to run in and try to get a kill because all someone has to do is turn around with the truth, bam, dead. Now, both my teammates are dead. I'm going to back up a little bit and try to get a pick, in which I do. I got pretty lucky there. Fortunately, that guy hit that part. And I died. I try to self-res, I try to clutch it. Probably a stupid idea, but it's worth a shot. Why not? Now, I get shot from the back by Hawksaw, and it looks to be that I get meleeed. I don't really notice him meleeing me, but it happens. So it was worth a try at the self-res just to have some fun. Now, we're going on to the next round. As you can see, I'm doing the same thing as an approach. Now, if there are snipers down this lane, I know there's no snipers, but if there's a sniper down that lane, I would definitely not peek my head up there. That's a stupid idea because people can get there faster on the other side and already have the hard scope on me. Now, I see them on my radar, and a nice thing about Mida Multi-Tool is the third eye. Some of you might say Mida is a cheap weapon, and I can agree with you on that, but in Trials, you're going for the win. You're going to go to the lighthouse. You want to get the gear that you want to get and look cool. So, who cares if you're a little cheap? Same with the last word. It's a really good cleanup gun. So definitely use what you want to use and what you're good with. Now, anyway, back to the approach. as you can see, they've cut into our spawn. We're not being aggressive. We know that they're aggressive and they almost succeeded the first round. So we're backing up. We see them on the radar. We know where they are. I move up a little bit to feel them out. I know they're up on C flag up there. I'm going to try to go around. But notice I'm not pushing into that room because they will have the advantage if I do. Now I get a pick here, and that's that. And that's really good. I can feel them out. Notice how I'm not rushing yet, though, because I know they have shotguns. I know it could be an issue, but since now there is only one left, and Snow is on his snipes right there. He's doing a really good job. He's using a universal remote, too. I can push in on that guy. But when there's two left, you want to be a little careful. You kind of want to stay at a distance, maybe try to hurt the other guy that's rezzing. It can be tough to push in when there's two people left over. You don't want to get too crazy. Now this guy's hard scoped down the lane, so I'm using the verticality of the map. I'm using vertical spaces. I'm not giving him the chance. I didn't realize there was actually a sniper. My bad for saying there wasn't before. That guy whiffed his Nova Bomb, thank God. But when you're approaching a hard scoper, you definitely want to use the vertical space. Approach from higher. Get the upper hand. Up there's a little spot you can duck, and you know they can't see you. So, these are just some tips on approaches. This video, I hope, is helpful to those. The team had decent KDs. They're decent players. So, anyway, thank you for listening, and I hope this helped.